Hey guys, we're back, and if you just watched the unboxing video, I've literally just turned the TV on, changed the camera around, and we're going to plug it in and see how easy it is to set up. So I've stuck the HDMI cable in, I've stuck the power lead in, and stuck the HDMI in, I've stuck the power lead into the device, and now I'm about to plug it in to see what happens. So once you plug it in, it looks like that light, the power switch itself illuminates blue. The red dot doesn't seem to do anything though, so I'm guessing that's just there for aesthetics. And on the screen we've got Emtec and powered by Android, and Emtec technology made for life. Voice may sound a little harsh today, I've got a sore throat, so I'm sorry if it does. Let's see if we can eliminate that glare on the screen. Right, so we're on, and we're currently on 7 PM, that's not right, and it's certainly not January the 1st, 1970. So if we push down, if we put on controller mode, right, okay, so turn the gamepad on and press and hold home 5 seconds, then release. Yep. We're doing that right now. Boom. And that's how easy it was to pair. So let's choose English UK. And whoa. Okay, if we go right on the analog stick, we can just go straight right. Again with the D-pad, and obviously we agree. We can press right to continue. Right, Wi-Fi configuration is something we're going to need to check, and you can see we get into the Android side of things. So once we turn on Wi-Fi, and then we go to Wi-Fi settings, we can actually go to the Virgin Media 2G. I don't think this thing supports 5G. I think it only has 2.7 gigahertz, is it? So, right. Okay. How do we go back? Backspace is left trigger. So what we've done is we brought up this weird menu here, and it looks like it gives us some numbers and letters. Right, okay. It's a cool way of doing it, but I would have liked to have just seen a keyboard come up. Probably a lot easier, so you guys are going to see my hub details now. I'm going to just block the screen while I put this in. And we can connect now. So once it had RT to done, and connect. Now I should connect to the Virgin fairly simply. Boom, connected, sorted. Okay, that's that sorted. So we can back out of that and go next. Please enter your email address. Okay, so you guys know my email address anyway, so actually it's not too bad once you get used to it. ABC, it's just getting used to where they actually are, so I wouldn't say it's hard though. It's a weird choice. I don't understand why they didn't just put a keyboard in there like most of them do. But it's a nice little touch, I guess. It means they put extra effort into it. So, and obviously it's gmail.com. Where's I? Where's L? And there's .com. Have we got a dot anywhere? Yeah. So, and then O and then M, and done. Okay. Sign up. Yeah, that's for the newsletter. So we'll sign up to that. And welcome and beyond view. So it's all there in different languages. Welcome to the Gem Box by Emtec. And we're here. We're actually in the main menu, and it looks like we've got some cool stuff going on. So we've got the Play Store, we've got the Google Collection, we've got games, and we've got game flying games, we've got retro gaming, we've got the Gem Store, Gem Stream, and my games. And there's some games pre-installed, so we've got Asphalt 8, GT Racing 2, Gamefly, Moonlight, which is cool because it's PC streaming. We've got My Little Pony, and we've got Wonder Zoo. Now Gem Stream, I believe, let's see what this is. Right, that's PC streaming. Gem Store, we should actually have different things here. So if we go to sports and racing, for example, it will come up with these games here, and these games should actually be I pressed the wrong button there. These games should be Gembox controller compatible. So if we actually click on one, it probably will take us to a Play Store. Yeah, so it takes us to the Play Store to download it, but it will be compatible with the Gembox controller. So that's cool, you can understand that. Gamefly is obviously Gamefly streaming. I do have an account for that. We've got my games and everything else there. Retro gaming is probably just emulators. On the main page we've got the Google Collection, we've got the Play Store, we've got my Gembox. If we go into my Gembox, we've got Gembox support, settings and upgrade. And if we click on upgrade, new system update found, and yes, we want to download it, and we'll download it. Hey guys, so I just went upstairs to grab my iPhone and my e-cig and a bottle of water because of my throat, and I've signed in, I've updated the device twice, yeah, basically the controllers sync back up straight away once the device has been switched off. You just push the home button on that and it syncs back up. And I wanted to check out some of this other stuff we've got going on, so we checked out the gaming stuff as well, and obviously the Google Play Store is self-explanatory. I wanted to check out multimedia, and I wanted to check out this Connect. Now you can see we've got Miracast here, we've got Media Center, and we've got AirPN Pro, and obviously I wanted to check out if my iPhone would be able to Aircast to the device itself, because it did say this when I was checking it out, that it can, but it looks like the actual AirPlay Pro DLNA receiver is not actually included, and you have to pay £3.84 for, so it's a bit annoying, but the option is there. If we go to Miracast, Miracast is obviously built in, so not a problem. If we go to Media Center, we've got some other stuff here as well, so I'm not sure what this is for, although I think it's, I'm not positive what this is for. Possibly the same, possibly not. Digital media player, digital media renderer, DLNA, I think it's a network access thing, so yeah, a network media device. I'm not sure if we can do that on AirPlay at all, sadly. So for the AirPlay, you're going to have to buy an app. Videos, we've got YouTube and we've got Movie Player, which is built in, and it looks like Movie Player is just a standalone built-in Google app, but it's poshly portrayed there. Music, Google Music. Photos, we've got the gallery. So basically everything is here that is on stock Android. It's just pinned under these posh icons. Nothing really different here at all. If we go to my Gembox itself, we got, yeah, we already did this stuff. We did the upgrade. Settings will bring us into the settings of the actual device. You can see here about it, the model number. The Android version is 4.4.2, so we're still stuck on an older version of Android, sadly. We do have Bluetooth built in, so we could connect to Bluetooth speaker if we wanted to, and obviously we've got the Bluetooth gamepad, so possibly can't connect both. So there's that. We've obviously got data usage and everything else. I think we've got 16 gigs of built-in storage. Yep. And the total space we've got available right now is 8 gigs. So 8 gigs is used from stock. Not really too much of a problem. We do need to change the time settings at some point and the date. I'll do that later. So we go to the games that are built in, and we've also got the GameFly streaming as well. I don't think we can do the GameFly streaming unless it's plugged into the router, sadly. So we'll see. We'll see what it does, because it may be a case of we need a 5 GHz connection to stream via GameFly, and if that's the case, then this thing has to be plugged in no matter what, because it doesn't have a 5 GHz Wi-Fi built in. So it looks like we've got welcome to GameFly streaming, and poor network conditions may impact your performance. What we've actually got here though, we've got some sweet little games here. Tales of Mutant Blobs Attack I've actually reviewed, that was a good game. You can see that the connection is barely there. Muffin Night is a good game. We've got some good games here, but the actual connection's terrible, and we're going to get kicked out, I bet. Sadly, I'm not close to the router in here, so low connection quality. So it looks like we need to be close to the router, or we'd need it plugged in via the thing, which I will do to show you guys the streaming, how it works and stuff. But we may as well not bother right now. We'll check out a couple of the games that are built in. We've got GameFly, which is obviously Moonlight, which I explained. We'll check out Asphalt 8 and see what it's like. I think we have the volume. Yeah, the volume's on, so we should be able to hear it. And we should be able to see it. Now I've played this on my tablet and on my phone, and actually it looks incredible, but there's some big differences here. We've actually got it blown up onto a 50 or a 60-inch screen as opposed to a 5.5-inch screen. So people that have played this and have reviewed this already will say that the quality is not as good, and yeah, but you've got to think that this thing's being, you know, upscaled a little bit, depending. And I know that most phones now have a full HD display, but it's still a small full HD display. To be honest, overall so far I'm impressed. It's snappy, it's nicely done. None of the menus look great, to be honest with you. Not like these Chinese manufacturers. Doesn't look like everything's been tacked in. Although you still go to the back end of Google once you've gone through the menus, it's a nice transition and it works well. It doesn't feel cheap and nasty and just pushed together. Also, I do have faith in using my email address and password on this device as opposed to using it on a Chinese device, because all the stuff they put on there, you never know what they're collecting, if they're collecting, sort of wise. So we can see that I had Emtec on the screen, and before we begin we've got to enter our age, and I'm trying to enter my age and it's taking a bit of time. Okay, so we can go to, obviously my age is 25, and that's fine. Yep, and I am male, and we can agree to that. And this has got Emtec's logo on the load screen, which is self-explanatory. They've probably modified the game a little bit to run well with the device. Hopefully. I pressed any key to continue. So we should be loading up soon. And you can see we've got 6 new cars. Yeah, we don't need to worry about any of this. That's just the new stuff that they've added. And okay. There's a little bit of loading stuttering here, which is slightly worrying. Come on, sort out what you're trying to do. This is what I'm worried about, is every game crapping out because there's not enough power. But this should have been optimized. It's got their logo on it. It should have been optimized. Ah, there we go. That will be why. Because we've got to connect through Google's backend again. So it's not as simple as just loading up the game. Which is annoying, but yes, okay. And here we can't actually see what we're doing, so if we turn on the mouse mode, and that works quite well. It's very snappy. There we go. I like that, that's cool. That's neat. The mouse mode works really well. In fact, it's a little quicker than most. So kudos for that. Jesus Christ. And I'm not sure what's happening right now, but before we've even got into a game, it's taking its sweet time. Come on, sort yourself out. Oh, I hope it's not like this every freaking time. See, this is because of 2 issues, hardware and software, and this happens a lot where the image is not stock Android, so we've got to go through loops of the software to get to what we need to get to before we can accept that, and then we have to come back through and verify it through leaps and bounds again. So this is an issue with not having stock hardware. Once you tack stuff onto it, once you try and make Google your own, you're essentially just crowding it up a little bit. And we can see that I've actually got 2 accounts here, and Google Play Services has stopped already, which is great. But we can use the cloud data, or we can use the local data. We'll keep local data. Yes, we want to proceed. Okay, what happens if we use cloud data? Yeah, either way we leave something. Let's hope it's a bit quicker on the uptake, because so far it's taken us 5 minutes and we've not even played the damn game yet. So alright, okay, should, yeah, okay, okay. The gamepad is connected right now, so there we go. Alright. So let's have a little play, and speed through quick tutorial, no, we don't worry about that. Next. You can see the graphics aren't like amazing, which is to be expected. They're not bad. I mean, this is an Android game after all, and most games on Android aren't fantastic. Some of them look incredible, but some of them just don't look hugely fantastic. And Asphalt 8 looks good on a small screen, but I don't think it's going to look too great on a big screen. But if it looks good enough to be, and it's playable, then this essentially sets out and does what it sets out to do. Now you can see there's some frame rate issues already, but control wise it controls nice. The controller feels great. I'm loving the feel of the controller here. It really does feel good. I haven't played this game in ages, so I don't even know the controls. But you can see the game runs well enough to be, you know, completely playable. And although there's a little bit of frame rate issues here and there, there's a, you know, it's not enough to completely destroy your experience. And Asphalt 8 is quite a demanding game. It's one of the better racing games on the store, and it's pretty good. It's nice to play actually. With this controller it feels great. So I'm not counting this thing out yet. I'm impressed. Okay, it took a little time to get on here, but now that we're on here, I'm pretty damn impressed. This is cool. This is sweet. This is a million times better than the Eagle box as well, by the way. Boom! Never again am I putting my faith in a Chinese box. Never again. So you can see that this works nice. This is good. I like this. I like the feel of it. I just like the fact that it feels sturdy. You're not, you know, it's not a PS4 bloody quality game by any means. You're never going to get that with these Android devices. But if you can still get solid gaming like you are right now, then this is what it's all about. It's about playing those little games that you don't get on any other device. And this plays well. Once you've got it running, it works. So we haven't really got much time left on the old camera, so I just thought we'll check out another game before we end this one. But I will be doing a video on Gamefly streaming, and we will have weekly videos with different games too. So we got Wonder Zoo by Gameloft, and we've got GT Racing by Gameloft. So let's see what happens. Gameloft do some quality titles, but again we're going to have to verify the files, and if this does the same things it did previously, it's going to be a loophole to loophole. It's going to take some time to get into the games, and I have a feeling it's going to be the case for a lot of the games. So it boasts on the side or on the back. Does it boast on the box? Yeah. More than 70 best-selling games with Gamefly, and more than 150 games playable with the Gem box and the Gem pad. So let's come out of this. Let's check out what we actually get. I know I did take a little look earlier, but let's have a look. So Gem store itself. I don't think there's an all category, sadly. So you have to pick a category. And if we go to Action Adventure RPG, we've got some games here, which are nice. I do think though, if we go right or left, we actually end up with nothing. Ah, there we go. So we've got Dead Trigger 2, Deer Hunter, Dead Effect 2. On the box itself, it shows the 4 games that are installed, and that's pretty much all it shows, I believe. But on the website, if you go onto the website, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, look at that. Now that's going to be cool to play on the TV. Modern Combat. If that's Modern Combat 5, then I'll definitely download that to play that. So what we'll do is we'll do weekly videos checking out different games and see how they run on this. But you can see there's tons, you know, you've got the Bard's Tale, there's tons of games that seem to be compatible with this controller and this device, which is great. They've already got that there. They've already got tons of stuff waiting to be played. Now, it will take you into the store, I bet. So if we go back to Vice City, for example, where are we? We're going past it, and if we click on it, it will likely take me into a store and where to purchase it. But I've already purchased this, so that's cool, right? So I can already install this and play this, which is great. But you know, again, I think I've already got the Bard's Tale. I'm not sure. I got quite a few games on Google Play. Yeah. So again, you know, you can go in, you can install these games. There's 8 gigs of storage to fill up, and you can expand it to 64 gigs via the micro SD. So there's plenty of storage to enjoy what you've already bought and what seems to be compatible. There's just tons of stuff compatible. So it's really, really good. I'm really impressed. Like I say, guys, we'll be doing weekly videos. We'll try out new games. If you have any games that you want to request to see on this thing, then let me know below and I will get those sorted. But we're going to be doing weekly videos, checking out different games on the gem box. But so far, so good. I am really impressed. I'm looking forward to playing some Android games and seeing what this device has to offer. Who knows? This may be the best place to play an Android game on your TV in a while. So I hope you enjoyed the videos. If you did, hit the like button. If you didn't enjoy the video for whatever reason, please comment below as to why. And I shall see you soon, guys. Cheers.